Evening guys, house tricks. Oh, evening Bill, evening Michael and Chris over on Facebook. How you doing fellas? And over on YouTube at this minute we've got Moose, Stephen, Mike and Annette. How you doing? Good to see you. Stephen, sorry I missed last session, things got crazy around here. No worries buddy. You know, life gets in the way. It's one of them things. I'm still here. I keep going. Simple as that, you know. All good. Let's go to this little camera. There we go. So, as before, you got a little YouTube chat going on there. And of course the build here. And me. Yeah. I'm good, thanks, Chris. Yeah, not bad. This evening, Kevin. This Enterprise carry on Star Trekky malarkey. Yeah, all good fun, so they say. So we got evening Paul, Simon Cousins. How you doing, fella? Hi Sue, how you doing? All good. So you might have seen on my Facebook that I got one of them into the dark side kind of things, the 5D diamond art thingamajig. Well, my missus does a lot of them, and like I said on my Facebook and that, she's gone and found a World War II one, or I think it's a Corsair coming off an aircraft carrier. So I will get my brains around that at some point. So where are we? We started doing our little flaps there in the open position. We've got our engines on, they're all fitted away. So we're all good. So I've got to get these other flaps on now. I'm in a bit of a dilemma, because I was just looking at the instructions here for the Bombay, and to have it in an open position, it states, where is it? If I can find it. Right there. To have the Bombay in an open position, like so, it says bomb loads to suit this model are available separately in the bomber resupply set. For bomb loading and locations options, refer to diagram. So I've not got any bombs for it. So the question is, do I leave them with the Bombay doors open but with no bombs in it, or do I just close it because you've got no bombs in it? So that's my question for you guys at the minute. Evening Ron, cheers buddy, it's all good. Evening Tim and Ivan, how you doing fellas? So while we're pondering on this Bombay door carry on, I keep nearly saying Bombay mix. I do like a Bombay mix. So yeah. Right. So for the Bombay, this bit here, which would go on here, it says that I'm to cut off them little bits. So to put them off, we shall. Hi Fred, I'd say doors open and no bombs are okay. Just Jane won't drop bombs but opens the doors. Yeah, very true. I've seen Just Jane. And funny enough, the colours that I'm using here on this build, not just the colour as in colour, but the actual paint, the Alclad dark earth, dark green, and what we call a NATO black, because it's not a true black, it's a night fighter black basically. Them three colours in Alclad are the actual colours that Just Jane's painted in. So it's authentic right down to the last bit. And that says you do it with the Bombay doors closed. So we've got one with closed, one with open so far. We've got Ron saying open, so that's 2 all. Michael, how you doing, fella? He's saying close it, it's easier. I will probably have bombs that will do it. Give me half an hour and I'll have a look. From Kevin. Oh, right. We shall leave that stage for now. And one of them watch this space kind of attitudes. Let's get this old flaps on. That'll be a good start. Before we go anywhere. Hiya, JS. How you doing, fella? So we might have bombs. You like clean, Annette? I like clean lines. Why I do them close? Yeah, I 99% of the time when I build, I tend to have the doors open as much as possible. But like I say, they've done all this extra detailing on this kit, and then they don't give you any bombs, which is a bit like, thank you very much. You know, if you're going to go to the whole hog of the extra detail like they've done, you would think they would include a few little bombs. But what do I know? Just trying to get this to fit. It's a little bit tight like everything else that's been on this build so far. Just a millimetre, not even that. Probably half a millimetre tight. There you go. Sorted. Can't see what I'm doing here. Yeah. Yeah. Got it. Hey, Stephen. Bombays with the Bombay doors open. Yeah, I think it's looking more in the open. If I can leave an engine cowling off and stuff like that, I always do. I like to show the detail in it. Evening, Glenn. And Ninus. Oh, here we go. Is it Ninoslav? I think. Sorry. Ninoslav. Yeah. How you doing? Yeah. All good. So we're gonna flaps open there. Obviously, I'll paint them. So they're in that open position there. All good. I'm going to leave that there to dry for a sec. So, we've left the landing gear for now because that's just going to get in the way. I've left the end pieces, tail fin bits, because they get in the way. Bombay we're not sure about right this minute. Depending what bombs depends on what I actually fit. So just looking here, it's yeah, it always gets a bit complicated when you start skipping bits, but it makes sense to do it. So next, I think, do you know what, I think I'm just going to put them on. I'm just going to do the end fins there, I think. I need something to hoik this onto. Use one of my stands there, hopefully. I can position it to miss them flaps like that. No, spin that out of the way, don't want to knock that over. Let them flaps dry while it's there. Evening Lee, evening Warren. So we're going to go for the rear flaps there, I think. Them bits there. We'll go for that. Evening Jamie, how's tricks? So A9, A10. We're starting to get a lot of empty kind of sprue bits, look. Can't read that. Evening Arch. A9. No. We want A10. Now A10 must be this loose one here. So get that little file. Red ice and bombs on trolleys. It's about 8 or so that I can send you. Ron, you were kind enough to send me the kit. It's you've kind of already gone above and beyond any friend could do, to be honest, mate. Evening, is it Thierry? Evening Victor. Right, so that's going to go on there like that, but there's a silly little tiny bit. B.III. A, B, D. B.III. This is a silly little bit. Yeah. You see that? And it goes in this little slot here. There's a little slot on there You see that? And this thing is to sit on it. Like that. You see that? And then put these bits together. Sorry, I'm just concentrating a minute because I don't want to ping that little bit. There. Like that. Ron, you're a star. Fred, I will not take no for an answer. Bless you. I found something online somewhere that showed the different bomb combinations. Lanks carriage, yes. On the instructions here at the very back, it kind of explains all that. On here, it explains like the bombs and what they're for. So you've got A on the top one, on the left and the right, and you've got B on the bottom one, and that gap in the middle there at the top, that's D. And what it says is A is 500-pound bombs, B is 1,000-pound bombs, and C and D, which is in that centerpiece, can hold 4,000-pound cookies or 4,000-pound crunches. Now, I like a cookie and I like crunches, but I don't think they're on about that. There is loads more options than that. That's just what you get in the Airfix bomb set. Yeah, because I mean, obviously you had your Grand Slam, your Tall Boy, a few different styles, wasn't there? Probably toilets and all sorts went in there and thrown out as well. 4,000-pound bombs, yeah. Yeah, because wasn't the Grand Slam, the earthquake bomb, that was 22,000 pounds in weight. That's some size of bomb. That's for sure. Right, so that one's that together, but I don't want to glue it because obviously you want it to be able to pivot. So just gonna have to be careful with it. Now what I'm going to do is get the other one, if I don't get all tangled up in the spruce. What I'm going to do, just going to nip this off because these are the wheels, so I know what they are, and there's nothing else on this sprue because otherwise it's just going to get in the way. And then it will just annoy me. There, so I can get rid of that. I keep my sprues. Hi Alexandre, how you doing, pal? Michael, not just that. They had many bomb load options, the bomb bay, including many incendiaries and other combos. Yeah, I bet. I think they pretty much chucked everything in it, to be honest. Fred, I'll send you them with the turpits, mate. Oh, mate, you're just... See, Ron, he's an absolute diamond of a guy. I've known him for many years, and he's such a lovely guy. Evening, Colin. How you doing, buddy? Mr. Colin's in. So I'm just getting rid of this crap because it's the end of the sprue, you know. But I cut them and use them as stirring sticks and all sorts of carry on. So they don't go to waste. Here's one thing showing some combos when you have a chance. No worries, mate. I'll have a little look later on. Tonight is my Al Murray night, where I chill and have a few drinks and interact on the We Have Ways of Making You Talk that I'm a patron on. So that's every Thursday just after this live. So I'll have a little look this evening. Cheers for that. Trying to get this little blighting bit in there again. Evening, James. So just trying to balance that in there and get this bit in. Right, the last one. Oh, it's moved. See, that's the joys of playing around with this bit. If you want it where the rear bit moves, you can't glue it. Evening, Phil. It's really good to see everybody. No, that's got it. I think. No. Ah, it moved just as I was clicking it in there. The other one's alright, I think. Get in there. Such a pretty little bit. And I'm all fingers and thumbs, me. Oh, come on. Get in there. Ah. There's even a, yes, there is a Lancaster beer. It's, I can't remember who made it. I saw it when I was in Telford. Not Telford, Riyadh. In one of the supermarkets. So yeah, there's definitely a beer named after it. There's a Spitfire one too, and a few others, I think. You know, I'm just going to put a drop of glue on that because that's just going to do my bouncing. Because that's just going to keep moving and falling off, and then I'm just going to get the ump with it. Yeah. Just double check this one now. See what I mean? They just keep moving them little bits. And it's like, urgh. Really? I've been watching that. Been watching that Ice Pilots NWT territory, Northwest Territory over in Canada. Man, they're brave guys, them. Some of the things you see them going through, it's like, no way. I'm only on season 2, but it's really cool. Yeah. Now I'm happy with that. And we'll let that dry for a second. I think somewhere to put it. See the handy use of a keyboard there. Just make sure I've got this one right as well. You know, there are bits that I'm just going to knock off. They slot in that keyboard, lovely. Who'd have thought a keyboard could be a parts holder? Right. Bombay I'm going to leave for a second. So what I really want to do now is a little bit of airbrushing. But what I'm going to need to do is find my lovely mask set. Wherever I put it. There it is. That I got from Michael MJW Models. Pre-cut Edard masks. And the reason is I need to spray this bit here, and I don't want to get anything on the clear parts on either side, so I'm just going to whip them two on now just to protect them before I start spraying. So canopy, square ones are there. Just seeing where they are. Right. So I want I'm assuming that is the B mask on the instructions. I'll write a B on the back. A on the back of that one. Now if I can find where my numbers are. That looks like all little windows. So that should say CH whatever. Yep. So that little bit up there. Put a little dit on there. And that tells me that's the top. So every time I look at this now, I make sure my dit's at the top. And then I know where I'm looking for my mask that I'm after. And I want over this side. It should be a square one about there. Oh, can't even see it in a minute. See, once you've got a couple of, it's not too bad. There you go. There. Evening, Archie. Nice chicks, pal. I'm just going to whoop that on there. Like that. And then let's get this next one and then I'll show you. And then next to it is these little ones there. Can't see them. Yeah. So it looks fiddly, but it saves a world of hurt with a set like this. Apparently he's got more in stock again, so all good. There. See it on there? So you got the two square ones, one there and one there. Just like that. Bit of Tommy Cooper style. Ian Allen, Dario, Finaro, is it? Sorry. And Jomi. Yeah, we tried to restock weekly. Popular Edard masks. Yes, mate, definitely. Especially on these little small bombers. They're a lifesaver. You definitely can't do without the things. There you go. I mean, trying to mask all this would just drive you absolutely bonkers. Yeah, that's that one on. Get another one of these little dinky ones. There you go. Evening, Mark. Yes, cheating. That's the word. If you'd like to use that word. I saw you've just put up a inbox review of the Osprey kit. I've not got to watch it, but I will watch it. Yeah. There we go. I'm happy with that. All good. So I'll get another one. Evening, James. Evening, Andy. I'm just popping some of these little ones in while I can. Evening, Stephen Baker. Osprey's a superb kit. Yeah, I bet. I've seen them at the air shows, and there's something else to see. That's for sure. Over this side now. Yeah, I'm happy with that. There's just a few in there so I don't mess up and I'm spraying. Too much. Evening, Chris. Now I'm just going to put that in there like that for a minute, and a bit in there like that. Like that. Looks strange, but it just stops any problems. I'll spray that middle bit. Michael, we've had an osprey flying over our village, an A-10s, F-15s, Typhoon, loads of tornadoes before they retired. You're lucky, mate. The only thing that we normally see is either holiday jets, because we're in the flight path to Glasgow Airport, or locally, it's more your sea rescue helicopters, air ambulance and police helicopters. That's about all we see here. Mainly police helicopters. Mark lives about 40 miles from Mildenhall, so you see them nearly daily. Lucky man, that's for sure. The Otterburn ranges aren't far from here. Cool. I wish I lived somewhere like that, really. It would just be so cool. So I'm just going to whoop a little bit of black in there. Put my lid on because Colin's watching before I do anything. Ain't that right, Colin? Evening, Frank. How you doing, fella? Put the pressure on. Nice low pressure there. Yeah. No good me living there 15 minutes from Hannams. That would just be too handy. That's when I'd be tempted to trade the missus in for a new model. Like a Spitfire or something. See if I could live anywhere. It would have to be if I had a choice, it would have to be as close to Rob as I could get. Right, work that out. Work that out. That's all good. Now, so right, a black bit on there. Once that's dry, it'll be cushy. Just going to see what colour this back bit is before I put it all away. I've got a feeling that's black, not green. It's not telling me anything, as usual. Black. Here somewhere. There you go. 33 black. I thought it was, so before I put this away, just going to give that a little lick. Oh, lid. See, having like Fester Colin watching every move. Well, if that's 20 minutes from you, 20 miles from you, that would be ideal, Mark. I don't know if Rob would like it. And you certainly wouldn't really manage to keep up because you don't really drink. But yeah, it'd be interesting. It would be cool. It's cheap here too. Yeah. There we go. We've got that little bit of the back done black as well. Just while we're at it. Super. Lid. So we've got the black bit on there. And we've got the black bit on the back there. Just got that done at the same time. 20 miles, Hannants is 14. Oh, you see, that's a bit of a bummer because you'd have to go 20 miles and go, Rob, and then go 5 miles back again to grab what you want. Yeah, I know. I'd kind of feel awkward as well, I would, to be honest. Still like laughing and joking and carrying on, but he's a good man. I think everybody I know is good people, really. It's amazing who you meet online. So I'm just going to whip some more of these little killer little windows, just because I've got what, 15 minutes, so might as well start putting all these on, because if I forget, I don't want to ruin the windows, and I would forget. As for this Star Trekky thingamajig that I'm started, that's something else. I had a guy message and start telling me 1,000,001 things about Star Trek and all this other stuff to do with Star Trek, and he's like, yeah, I'm gonna build that, but I'm gonna build it as this blah blah blah. I can't even pronounce what he was saying, man. And I'm like, mate, I ain't got a clue about Star Trek. He was saying all this stuff and I had absolutely no idea what he was talking about. It's just way over my head. I'm a get asked a wife. All good fun, mate. They're just putting all these little masks on. All down that side. Obviously, we've got all the clear part ones to do as well on the canopy. That'll probably be next live on Sunday, no doubt. We shall see what the instructions say when the time comes. Oh, the joys of masking, huh? I know it has to be done, but come on. She's trying to get some of these. Not fun. Yeah, got it. Yeah. The joys. How do you class that? It's cheating? It's not cheating. It's using your noddle. The last thing anyone wants is to sit and watch me cutting masking tape into fine little strips on such a finicky kit and watch me masking. That would just be boring. Because it's quite funny on the Facebook. Obviously I'm live here and Facebook, and it's quite comical because the minute I get the airbrush out, the viewers jump up, and the minute I put that airbrush down, the viewers disappear. especially when it's like this crap. Oh dear dear. And it needs to be done. There. I've got one more on that side. They're all on. Loads of them. Right, one more long one I want. So one more. It should be that one. Not some silly little circle. See, trying to see them. Yeah. There you go. That's it all the way along the side there. All filled in. I've got one little dinky square one in this corner, which is you're trying to see it on this sheet. Where are you? There. So sheet up that way. It's up the top there somewhere. That can't be it. That's too big. It won't be that one. Dear. Right, what I think I'll do is leave that, and we'll leave them two little ones until I finish masking everything. So we'll put our little tail fins on. Let's just have a look. Looky look. Yeah. Oh yes, Michael. Much easier. So much easier with a mask set. I'd say any little bombers like this, it's the first thing I use. 124 kits and stuff like that, Spitfire canopies and all that, you know, you can mask them no bother at all. But with stuff like this, it's not worth messing about with. Especially when everything's live on camera too. It'd just be pure headache. No worries, innit? You take care. Mark, I cheat really with smaller windows. I use microscale crystal clear for them. Yeah. I use that on the Star Trek thing that I'm doing. Created 2 windows with it. It's great stuff. Right. Michael, I even use camouflage mask sets where I can. Yeah, I do. Only because I can. I tend to have them so I can just use them. I've got a set for this, so just saves me drawing and all that carry on. So there we go. We've got our rear fins on there on the back. We've got our flaps there, down, air brake, whatever they are. And we've got all that side there masked up, clear parts. We've got the black bit on the top and the black bit at the back. So we've done not bad for an hour. Make sure that's right. Yep. I'm just going to put that there. Hopefully it'll stay there. Ron, Fred, don't forget that I'm watching you, mate. Yes, I know you're watching, pal. Have I done something wrong? I've got the fins on the right way around, I'm sure I have. Yeah, I got them on the right way around. So, all good. Cheers, Mark. Yeah, good stuff. Evening, Graham. How are you? You're just in time for me to say goodbye. Good man. You can always watch the rerun, pal. It'll be available on YouTube or Facebook just shortly. Takes a little while for him to deal with it. So, there we go. Looking like a plane. So, all good. You know. Next time, Sunday at 7. Just as a quick glance. We'll probably fit the prop bits. Yeah, we'll fit the prop bits. And apart from the undercarriage and all the gun bits, we'll probably do the prop bits, and then we'll start doing all this gun turrets and all that carry on Sunday. Put them out of the way so they get lost. Cheers, Colin. Thanks, Mark. Good night, Stephen. Take care, pal. Yeah, no worries, Graham. Anytime, you know, they're there anyway, so all good. So that's it for now, fellas. Ladies, shall I say, and gentlemen, because there is ladies watching on YouTube. And I'll catch you all Sunday. I have something for the club as well, mate. Ron. Oh, you're a star, mate. That's all I can say. You know, when you got somebody you just can't say thank you enough. Ron's the one. You know, heart of gold, that fella. So, see you all Sunday, fellas. Ladies, sorry, and gentlemen. I keep forgetting that there's ladies watching. Take care, stay safe, and I'll see you Sunday. You know how to get hold of me on social media if you want me. So, bye for now.